Hey guys, my name is Drew Hughes, aka Sleezily. I am currently on the Rocket League varsity team here at Northern Illinois University, and I'm graduating this May with a major in marketing, a minor in business entrepreneurship, and also getting a sales certificate.
How did involvement with esports benefit you on your path to graduation?
I would say being involved with esports definitely helped with my overall organizational skills and structure. We had practices 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I had to build a lot of different schedules around those days just with, the other obligations and extracurricular activities I was a part of. But with those three practices, we kind of fell into this structured schedule, and it really helped with my organizational skills over time. So now I'm a guy that likes to plan out my day on a calendar now, just because of, practicing a couple days of the week that, really helped with the structure.
What are some of your favorite memories of your time in the esports program?
Sure. I'd say my favorite memory of all time from NIU Esports was spring of 2023 when we went to Illinois State University for our first ever LAN as a team together, and we ended up winning it. The team that was expected to win actually got knocked out of the first round, so kind of helped us along with the trail. We ended up going against our rivals, which was UIUC. Basically made us known that we were the best Rocket League school in Illinois at that point. I ended up getting MVP of the tournament. It was just a overall insane experience to be a part of something as cool as that. Well, it was our first LAN and we won it, so we kind of had high expectations for ourselves going into the next LANs that we were going to be a part of. We did it for the ESC, of course. That is the league that we play for in Rocket League. We were going to do that LAN. It was in Cedar Point, Ohio last fall. It was basically the same preparation. We spent probably since the beginning of the semester getting ready for it. Throughout the schedule between then and going to the LAN event itself, there were a lot of games in between that. And it's not about preparation before you go into the LAN, it's about what you do throughout the season that can help you excel while you're at the LAN. If you're going to go undefeated, you're going to be first seed, you're going to get a bye in the first round. You're going to enjoy that. You're going to enjoy the time to really explore the facility that you're at and the town that you're at, that you're surrounding yourself in. I would say that for people that are going to their first LANs this spring, I would say enjoy the experience because it is definitely something new in your life. When we went to Ohio, that was the first time I went out of state for a video games tournament, so it was definitely a surreal experience for me. Just don't set expectations because a lot of things are going to change. I had a completely different experience than what you're going to have, so it's just take it in hour by hour, day by day, and really enjoy the experience. But also prepare. I would say it did definitely helped with just kind of setting standards. I'd say. Rocket League's skill ceiling is still going up. Like, there's been new mechanics, there's been new things that are part of the game that, would have not been discovered 4 years ago, but there's still things that are happening in the game. And, the top players are the ones that are the quickest to adapt to change, and I think that's what keeps them above everything else, and that's why we were so successful as a team because, there were some mechanics that were pretty useless, but there were some that were actually really useful, and, it was just all about implementation and execution, kind of circling around that.